is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
On my hands. Let's see what's going on. So which one you want to start off first? You know what? I'm gonna start off the 10 cards first.
Okay.
So you finna get them there all in one.
That's what I was going for. I was trying to see, hopefully there came some time I could at least do my 11 times. So I'm serious about my Uranus. Attorney, not my butt.
You serious about your Uranus?
Yep. I had to get you before you got me.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not playing it. Lord have mercy. Every time I say that joke, I just picture one of them big old butt women walking around the house, and all the grandkids and everybody looking at her butt as you walk past. I'm crazy.
It's funny because no matter how many times I hear you say it, I still touch it. It doesn't get old, but it doesn't.
Not to get old, but close. Not even the joke. All right. So, I've taken a liberal shuffle in the cards.
Okay.
I'm gonna do your 10. I'm gonna give you 10 card spread plus chakra health reading. Ask that you be open with the spirit, have fun. Since you picked the 7th house, you must ask that card a question. You can skip every last one, okay?
Okay.
All right. With that being said, say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right. I want to ask a question. What's going on with you and ice? Like frozen ice, cold snow. Did you just have an issue with snow recently or ice?
Not that I know of. I don't like the snow. I don't like the cold.
I'm not seeing snow. I'm not seeing snow. I'm saying ice sickles form.
I got a drink next to me with some ice in it.
No, that don't count. Spirit said he has been protecting you from the cold. Yeah, that's all I can see, like from you being encased in cold. We'll figure out what he's talking about. He just said that when I was praying.
Okay.
All right. Let me lay down these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Oh wow, this is a good lineup. I see what's going on here. Let's jump on in this. Alright, first we're going to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, self-esteem, how you see yourself, what you think about you. In this house right here, you have the 2 of air in the upright position. So you fancy yourself as somebody who can talk, who's a communicator. Spirit say you fancy yourself as a charmer. Now, I was wondering where that ice come from. So, Spirit saying he's the one that's allowing you to conversate with people, so you don't get the cold shoulder. Like you don't get cut off from communication. So basically, he's saying there's a lot of people that like trying to ignore you or walk away from you, but you just know the right things to say to keep them engaged. Because this is something about this is. Some people you either love, like, or really want to deal with. Am I making sense how you see yourself?
Yeah, I mean, sense as far as me thinking that I have the ability to charm people. Absolutely. I'm just trying to figure out. But right now, this is what I'm trying to charm.
That phone breaking up pretty bad. It's kind of muffled. I'm trying to.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It just sounds like a little muffled.
Okay. Yeah, the reception in this house isn't great. But, yeah, I absolutely get 100% what he's saying when he says that I feel like I'm a charmer. Like, I do feel like I can get the things that I want through my charm.
Well, they said he wants to know that charm you're giving out is a protection. It's just not a trait. It ain't like you were born with that ability. You developed this motherfucker, and he's saying it's your protection. So, translation, he's saying if he's gonna give you the gift to charm people, he says you need to start making it count. So, charm people into getting something that's gonna sustain you, that's gonna help build your supply.
Okay. When he says sustain, does he mean like physically, like as far as tangible things, or is
Tangible.
about sustaining?
Tangible things, food, money, wealth, house, stuff that's gonna allow you to survive.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I guess my question would be, what do I need to do to, I guess, turn up the charm?
Spirit, what should she do to turn up the charm? You are seeing the situation accurately. The way to turn up the charm is to go to this person, get in this person's face.
Okay.
So where is this person located? Hello?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because the only person I can think of off the top of my head is maybe my fiance, which we live together.
So have you been in his face enough?
Not lately.
Have you been in his
big reason for that.
So you haven't been in his face, and you just asked spirit. What can you do to become more charming, get more charmability, get in his face?
Okay.
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 Now we finna go into your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, growth, investment. Right here, right now. In this house right here, you have Oshun. Having Oshun in your house of money, Oshun saying this is a submissive type energy here. It's like the more submissive you'll be, the better you're gonna be. This is lining up with your first card so well.
You said the more what?
The more submissive, caregiving, sweet, pretty, tasty, whatever, the better things are gonna work out for you. Have you been arguing with my man?
Absolutely not.
So why is everything telling you to be sweeter to him, nicer to him?
Because I don't want to say I've been giving him the cold shoulder. It's just that I haven't been feeling very attracted to him lately, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So you gonna say you don't know shit about ice. And I told you Spirit showed me frozen shit about ice. And Spirit said he been protecting you from the frozen, and you got the ability to smooth talk somebody to protect you from the ice, just like I said in the beginning. And then you use the word cold shoulder.
Well, I didn't know he was talking about my relationship.
He's talking about your abilities. You bring those abilities to your relationship.
I got you.
So it's no reason your money is involved. So stop giving him the cold shoulder. Be nicer to him. Get in his face. Get in his sack. Do something. Okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask Oshun a question about your money?
Yes. So I currently just started a new position at where I work. Before I started this position, I was headstrong on moving to Atlanta. So my question is, should I stay here and continue in the position that I am, or should I go ahead and leave Atlanta?
Spirit, should she stay in Atlanta or leave Atlanta?
Well, I'm in Virginia, but I wanted to know if Atlanta would be the good move, or if I should stay in the current position I'm in.
Spirit, will Atlanta be a great move for her? 2 questions. Break this up. Will Atlanta be a great move for her? You can do it. Okay. Atlanta looking good. Will Atlanta be a good move for her? Health and healing. Yes. Great move. You can do it. Health and healing.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents your communication. With Gemini being in this house, you need to take communication for what it is. Information. In this house right here, you have the 7 of water in the upright position. Okay. Communication wise, you're wishing, hoping for a prayer. They keep saying, you're hoping that whatever you said come to completion. So let me explain. So you're hoping that if you say we need to move, the other party say, okay, let's pack our bags and split. You're looking for a co-signer, but you're just throwing random shit out there.
I can see that. I can kind of see that. Again, we were kind of going back to my partner where, like, I don't know, just feel like we are 2 totally different people. We kind of live our lives separately. Like, I don't feel like we are a team, like we're really in a relationship. So it's like, I want that partner where, like, we're doing this together, we're doing that together, you know, let's start this business, let's build this, let's build that. But it's kind of like, we just always doing our own thing. And, you know, I want somebody who's gonna, when I tell them my ideas and stuff, get excited and get hyped with me. He's not that kind of person at all.
I hope you ain't no Gemini.
For me, no, close stuff.
Jesus Christ. All right. So, would you like to ask this card a question about your co-signing needs?
I guess my question for Spirit would be, is that something that I can get out of my significant other? Can I get him to be that co-signer or that motivator that I need? Can we be that team?
Spirit, can she get her mate to be that team that she needs? Power of joy, yes. The only thing you have to do, you have to show him a better way. Spirit say, if you want him to do it, you have to. It's like beat him to the end of it. So if you want to, and I'll take it back to the carnal activity. If you want to fool around at nighttime, and you know y'all in the house, you know y'all downstairs eating, watching TV, however it goes, he needs to see that you're doing 10 times more than what he expecting. So if y'all want to fool around, you go upstairs and you sprawl over the bed naked for him. When he walk in, it's like, huh? What? You know, so that give him less friction to get you to the point. If you want to go out to eat, you get the keys and you go sit in the car and you say, baby, come on, let's go. Hand him the keys and he's like, okay, let's go over here to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. You know, he gonna be like, what? You know, like, oh shit, she loving me again. She into me again. because he's feeling like you're not into him. What you just said. So it's beat him to the show him better than you can tell him. Am I making sense?
Yes, you are making sense. I feel like, over the years, I have kind of tried some of these things, and it got to the point where I just got tired of being the initiator all the time. Like, it would be nice if he could initiate sometimes and be more romantic and be more spontaneous. And it just seemed like it's not in him at all.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
Go to the store, get you one of them little sex pills, okay? Crush it up, mix it up in his lemonade. At night. He's an initiator. Go. You ready for another one?
Yeah.
Go to the store. I mean, I'm just bullshit. I'm just gonna make another joke. Get you a bank account open, and then you get him all the brochures and stuff about opening a business, etc. And you say, this is the business we gonna open. And you say, okay, I just need your signature because we need to do this together. He gonna be, huh? Oh, okay. And then he gonna be like, okay, then let's XYZ. Let's do this. Now he's in charge. You got, it's like he wants to be in charge, but he don't want to step on your toes.
Okay. I'm good.
You clear on that?
Yeah, I'm clear on it.
All right.
It's just funny because the outside world, he seems like this alpha male kind of guy, but I know when it comes to me, he's just like a soft cupcake.
And you got a soft cupcake that'll do what he need to do for you. Stop playing with this man.
I got you.
All right, now we're going to go over to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home where you live. I would like to add, it represents the three closest people you're allowed to stay in your home via friends and family. In this house right here, you have the Four of Water in the upside down position. All right, in your home, everybody is tucking themselves back in the dirt. Everybody is covering themselves up under the settlements. And it's like you guys are just, but he's flying low, you're flying low. Y'all just don't want to hit each other. It's like when y'all walking down the hallway together, y'all do a little slight laugh and turn sideways like, oh, excuse me, yeah, excuse me. You know, like y'all fucking strangers.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I was trying to say earlier. Like, it's like we live two separate lives. And to me, part of it is just, I be feeling like he doesn't get me or he doesn't understand me. I feel like I can only share parts of myself that he's comfortable with. I don't feel like I can completely be myself around him a lot. So it gets to the point where I just be wanting to do my own thing. Well,
then y'all can do y'all own thing and y'all can be separate. But you got to let that man know the household is secure. You got to know the household is secure. I ain't saying you the bad guy in this, because he got a hand in this shit too. But at the same time, if neither one of y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all might as well separate. And y'all got too much to fucking lose to separate. So next time y'all pass each other in the hallway, you see him and he walking past, you grab his hand, right? And you grab his hand and you put that motherfucker around your waist. So you put it somewhere on your body, okay? And then you just bite him on the neck. Not hard, just be like, I love your goddamn muscles. I love your neck. And then say, get out of my face. He going, girl, you crazy. Now he all happy. Same thing. If you got initiated when he walking past, you grab his hand and then you grab a part of his body. And you just say, I ain't letting this go. Don't you ever think I'll let this go. Bam, you know what he gonna say? That girl going crazy. Now he gonna she like me still. You follow me here?
Yeah.
If one person in the relationship ain't doing enough, that means the other person need to step it up a notch and balance that person out, because everybody got their own issues and shit they got going on.
Right.
So not to jump on you, but it's not just your world. He probably got some shit going on that he ain't told you about.
he really his problems or what he's going through. So I can believe that.
So that's it. What y'all Spirit say y'all settling down, y'all burying y'allself, y'all going in y'all own cage, all right? Y'all gonna be like them people from Leave It to Beaver who sleep in 2 separate beds in the same room.
It's damn near it is, to be honest with you. It's just like, it's not that we don't get along, like we have a friendship. I don't feel like the romance part is there. Like I don't feel no.
And so then let's stop. So we finna go up into your 5th house because this is romance and sex. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be empty.
Yeah, no, it's not empty. You got SU. SU say you at a crossroads. You at a crossroads. So if the romance and passion ain't there, why you acting? Are you thinking about entertaining someone else?
The thoughts that cross my mind.
But you're not even saying your real name when you begin to think about entertaining somebody. You are literally a different person in your head.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's another issue. Very like throughout our whole relationship, I feel like we have just not really been sexually compatible. I feel like I require a whole lot more than he does, and I haven't been, I've been suppressing a lot of my sexual appetite to be in this relationship.
And you guys haven't talked about an open marriage?
No, we haven't. I don't know. I don't know if he can go for that.
I can't go for that. Oh no, can do.
And it's not even something that I wouldn't talk about. It's just his personality just gives me the vibe like that's not even a conversation we can have.
So I think you need to figure out how to do that. I think you need to ask Spirit what's going on with that. The key point of this damn reading is Spirit is trying to save your relationship for some odd reason. For you two to be two ship passing in the night, Spirit is trying to save y'all relationship.
Okay. I guess my question would be, Spirit, is an open marriage something that he would be open to?
Damn, you went straight down? Nah, Spirit, how can I say the marriage either? Come on, y'all. Hey, it's a woman's world. Spirit, is the open marriage good for them? Purification. Is the open marriage good? Find the blessing in your current situation? Holy shit, oh, what? Work your magic. I think you need to. I think y'all need to be bringing in partners, sweetheart. It is what it is. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. I'm trying not to understand what the thing's saying. But I think you need to be like, okay, we need a third or a fourth.
Okay.
So are you into both or just one?
I'm into both. Yes. But. See, this is why we haven't had that conversation, because he made it seem like he is totally against, that whole lifestyle, and it makes me uncomfortable because I know that is a part of who I am, but I have to suppress it for him.
Well, let me tell you a big ass secret. You ready?
Yes.
If you bring one in the room and she is equally as bad as you, if not badder, y'all both sprawled across that big butt ass naked, right? And y'all got the toy, the oil, and y'all got the whole setup. Do you think this nigga gonna say, no, I can't bring myself to fuck two women at the same time? No. Do you think this man really gonna say that shit? That nigga gonna be like, baby, listen, once I pull this bitch out, ain't no stopping, so you need to be clear. Did what you want. Did I just give you what Baron said? Give you a hint? Y'all need to spice that bitch up with somebody else in now.
What's the hint?
Go get you a girl. Y'all you decorate her up and surprise him when he come home.
Okay.
What he gonna do? Get mad? Don't y'all two be kissing when he walk in? You know, just have her sprawled out naked, you sprawled out naked, and don't say nothing. And don't you get him first. Push him over her. His penis ain't even gonna get hard the first 10 minutes until he's comfortable that you okay with it. Then y'all got something. Baby, I ain't know. This is a part of me. This is what I like. I want you to be a part of this. I don't want to leave my husband. He gonna be like, well, shit, okay. Next thing you know, he gonna tell you his secret. Well, baby, I ain't gonna lie. I got a 1-space boot in the closet. You get me?
Oh, you said 1-space boot in the closet.
He got 1-space boot in the closet.
Oh.
What he gonna use?
What that mean?
That just means he hiding the skeleton. He hide a kink. It's called the kink. He has a kink too.
Okay. So, am I supposed to know what that is right now?
No. You gotta share with him what your kink is, what you like, and then y'all may have the best damn marriage. Both of y'all like, baby, I'm going over to Sue's house tonight. I'm going over to Terry's house tonight. And y'all meet back up a day later, and y'all just, I mean, shit get weird like that in the world today. You know, then they got that polymorphic shit going on. Listen, don't deny your feelings, but at the same time, you have to give him the option to understand where you come from.
I got it. Okay.
Well, Spirit told you what to do. The Spirit said, spice that bitch up, shoot somebody in there with you, okay?
I got it.
Damn, these niggas out here lucky like a motherfucker. Shit. God bless them. We're going to go over to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs. Money, wealth, prosperity, growth, and investment for the future. In this house, you got the 5 of Earth and the upright. Sweetie, you're throwing away a lot of money on needless shit. You're throwing away a lot of money as far as opening up a business. Instead of you trying to get this business opening up and you trying to invest in these stocks, you just throwing it away, wasting it, buying trinkets and shit. Spirit says stop that. Stop wasting money. If you're going to open up a business, open it up. With or without him.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can put his name as co-partner on all that shit. Then why you did that? You turned, man, you on the deed too, huh? Yeah, this your business too. Oh. You got me?
I got it.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
You said the 16th would be the future economic. I guess my question would be the investments that I've made so far, will they pay off in the future?
Will these future investments pay off? See the other person's point of view. Meditate. Peace offering. See the other person's point of view. Meditate and peace offering. No, because you didn't take your people word on it. So you didn't do this as a collective, Spirit said. So how about you get him involved a little bit more?
Okay.
Okay? Now we're going to go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and it's governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimonial affairs, love, romance, and passion. This is a marriage card for couples. In this house right here, you have the 8 of water in the upright position. Spirit say the marriage is in trouble because they got this octopus pulling down this ship. And the octopus is in the water of emotion. So your emotions is destroying y'all marriage. So that's it. The emotion is destroying the marriage. Spirit is saying that this can be turned around easily. If both of y'all just get out your damn feelings. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I guess Because we kind of answered them in the other houses, but I guess just for clarification, is this really the man that I'm supposed to marry?
Spirit, is this really the man she's supposed to marry? Follow your heart. Is this the man she's supposed to marry? Energy healing. Is this the man she's supposed to marry? Retreat to nature with your heart. Yeah. Follow your heart, energy healing, and retreat to nature with your heart, meaning go back home. Put your heart back inside that house.
Okay.
Now Now we're going to go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you think about. What it is you think about, what it is you remember, react to. Spirit say this is dealing with a memory. You cutting somebody off. Now, who has a scar on their nose that you know? They either have like a lot of bumps on their nose, a very distinctive nose, but their nose stand out so bad. I think it's a scar. I don't think it's just like nose cancer. It's a scar or something that you knew from your past. They not showing me family. They showing me like an ex-boyfriend, a friend. They showing me somebody from your past that wasn't related to you.
Okay. I don't know. I know I recently had a dream about a guy that I used to briefly talk to, but I've been having some dreams about a few people lately. And not necessarily people I know, just celebrities.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I need you to think about a person with a nose. Do you know anybody that got shot in the face? Got their face punched in, somebody punched them in the nose. Somebody's nose got altered. All right, I'll leave it. What are you saying? What are you saying? Well, in this house you got Iku, and she's saying you're worried about the past, and you're worried about cutting somebody off. Or you're thinking about the person you cut off from the past. She's also saying this is just a memory. It's a thought. If you keep letting what you cut from the past, no, you're being nosy, researching people. There you go. Who are you looking up on social webs?
The only person I can think of that I've been looking for recently is a good friend of mine that I lost contact with, and I have no idea what happened.
So you're snooping.
I mean, I guess kind of, sort of, yeah. But I mean, we were like really good friends, and we just lost contact. Like I can't get in contact with her at all, and I'm just wondering what happened.
Spirit said Spirit say this is not good. Don't research this person. Don't bring this person back in your life.
Wow. Okay.
She said she's standing guard as the memory. Like just keep that shit in a memory box, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I guess my only question would be, is she okay?
Spirit, is the person she is the person she questioning okay? Positive change, yes. The person has did a totally 360 from where had done good from when you once knew them. They're doing a hell of a lot better.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what will be, what will come. And in this house right here, you have the moon card in the upright position. Spirit say you're due for some heartbreak and heartache, betrayal. I'm the Baron and I'm going to keep it blood raw. Okay?
Okay.
Just as much as you not being fulfilled and you want to go do something else, your husband is in the same boat. But it's going to hurt worse with you because you're the one that you're going to be saying, I could have gave him all of that. You know?
Yeah.
So Spirit is saying, get off your high horse and work towards getting this thing back together. You're married, y'all are supposed to be together, y'all deserve to be together, but you're on your high horse right now.
Okay.
But you do for a betrayal soon if you don't fix this. So y'all, I think y'all need to come clean about y'all quirks and quips and shit what each other like. So okay, y'all can start building a better, stronger relationship.
Okay. And just saying I'm due for betrayal if I don't fix the relationship.
Right. The betrayal will hurt worse. I'm being very clear. The betrayal will hurt worse. Because I'm saying the tower falling as well. The tower is endings. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is this something that's going to happen soon, or do I have time to fix it?
Spirit, do she have time to fix this relationship, fix these issues, attempt to detach from drama? Nurture yourself. Drink more water, get pretty. Okay, yes, you got time. It says detach from drama. Don't let this stop you from doing what you got to do. Time to nurture yourself. You don't want to break up with him. You just want a little more excitement, right?
Right.
And then they said Oshun. You got Oshun here again. Make yourself pretty again, darling.
Okay.
Get in your feelings for him. Drink more water. Water represents emotions. Get in your feelings. All right, now we're finna go up here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represents how everybody will see you. 10th house represents how everybody will see you. Everybody around you, how they'll see you. In this house you have Zapana. You know, he's the Babalu Ae. He's the one that's over spiritual growth and happiness. I mean, he's like spiritual transformation. He grows little kids from children to mid-adulthood. He changes the mindset of people. I put it like that. He matures the minds of people. And you got him in how everybody going to see you. Once this go down, everybody going to see you with a mature mind. Matter of fact, your husband will see you with a mature mind.
Once I fix the relationship?
Once you attempt to fix the relationship, once you get past this me, this is what I need, and start thinking about this is what my union need.
Okay.
If you start doing things for the union, the me is taken out of it, but the me gets so satisfied, you know?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. So I know that I do care a lot about what people think of me, and I would like to know, how do I get over that fear of being judged or being rejected?
Spirit, how did you get over that fear of being judged and rejected? Spirit say, teach, offer. Spirit say, once you get over that fear of being judged and rejected, you have to offer them the information that they're looking for. Again, you got the same thing going on with your husband. You think he's gonna reject you for liking women. You got offer it. Spirit is not tripping on these cards. Offer it. Offer the information. If you call me and tell me, Baron, I brought one of the baddest bitches in that house and told her to screw my husband, and he said no, that ain't what he into, and walked out, I show you a man that has an issue. Offer, and you won't be judged. Okay? Put it out there.
Okay.
All right, let's get over here to this chakra point. Let's see what's going on with your health, wellness, blockages, etc. All right, let's ride with this one. All right, so you into the whole traveling thing. You want to go somewhere. Spirit is saying you're not. Although it's traveling, you're not locked down. Like meaning, you don't know who you are at the moment. So you don't know who you are, so you don't know where you can go. Yeah, so Spirit saying that's the one thing that's got you off balance. You just don't know who you are. It's the who for you, not the where. So if you want to get your root chakra and get yourself dug in to a place where you can know thyself, Spirit saying you just have to let it all out, darling, okay?
Okay.
Now, for you to be... Huh?
I'm sorry, and that goes back to, I guess, my 10th house and my relationship and everything. Is just offer the information to just let out who I am.
Yeah, let out who you are. Now, for you to be such a highly sexual person, your JJ is closed up. You're not giving it away, and if you are, you're really doing it very slim.
Yeah, I'm not giving it away. A lot of that is, loyalty to my relationship, but again, I just never really felt like we were sexually compatible, excuse me. And, even when we do try, it just always seems either awkward or, maybe not long enough or just not what I need to be fulfilled. So I just kind of like, man, whatever.
Yeah, that type of shit gets on your nerve. Trust me, people done been in relationships like that, and I done seen relationships where people hate they mates fucking guts, but when it come to that bedroom, they can fucking argue at the same time because it's good to them. You got me?
Right.
That's so again. This is agonizing because Spirit say you have fire down there. And it's really a heavy flame, and I'm not trying to be cheeky.
Right.
Spirit.
I agree with you 100%. I feel like I have so much sexual energy, like I be feeling storms of energy in the pit of my stomach, like knots. It wants to be released, but it's like I'm not getting what it is that I want.
You just gonna have to train it, darling. You ever seen How to Train Your Dragon?
I've heard of it.
Okay, then ain't nothing sexual about that cartoon show for kids, but train it, man.
I got you.
Yeah, you gotta release this fire, and if it takes you bringing a female to get him crunk, to get him to the next level, you do it. If it takes you going to get you some toys from the toy hut, I mean, go for it.
Right.
Shit, I remember this one time, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. This chick didn't do it for me, and but I mean, she asked me to do one thing, to which, although she didn't do it for me, it did it for her. And at the time, it took me to the next level because I'm like, okay, I'm participating, then I start getting into the rhythm of it. So just offer the option to him.
Okay.
All right, now we finna go up here to your reproductive system. Did you decide not to have any more children or any kid?
To be honest with you, I really just don't want to birth any kids.
Well,
I do like kids, but I just don't feel like birthing them is something that I want to do.
So you put a block on your baby making because there is no kids coming because Spirit said you need to get it checked. If you want a baby, you need to go get something altered, removed, or done. Because I'm seeing a chip and a block right here.
Mm.
during ovulation time, you must catch pretty hell. Like right before your period come on, you must catch pain cramps like a motherfucker. Cause spirits say something is wrong with that fallopian tube.
I do catch cramps. It's, to be honest with you, it's not that bad, but yeah, I do start my cramps before my menstrual actually comes.
That's something you should get checked out.
Okay.
All right, now we finna go up here to lower intestines, all that stuff. Go to the bathroom a lot more. Go to the bathroom a lot more. When the last time you gave yourself an enema, spirit says?
I guess technically yesterday, not really an enema, but I take this stuff called Mag-O to flush out my body a couple times a week.
The spirit said go the other way.
Okay.
So no drinking it. Go the other way. A lot is being missed.
Okay.
So we can clean it. So basically what he's saying, we could clean out the tubes. We could clean out the intestines. We could clean out the tubes. But if you have buildup on the colon, that's bad. So go the other way.
Okay.
But I don't see no cancer there or nothing.
That's great.
Now we finna go up here to what's going on with your breathing? Your I don't like your lungs. I don't like your lungs right now. What they spirit saying you're breathing in some kind of toxin, some chemicals. Where do you work?
I work at a shipyard.
A shipyard.
Yes.
So you're around metal, paint, ocean water.
Yeah, not as much as I used to be, but I mean, I'm still in the industrial environment. Yes.
Okay, get yourself checked, and I think you got a lawsuit.
Wow. Okay.
If they do a class action lawsuit with you, get checked, or you may want to start it out. If they got anything on your lungs from the time you've been working there, have them trace that shit back to have the environmental people check. Because even if you're working in a portable, you're working in a building, they supposed to keep it asbestos cleaning free. They supposed to sanitize it or something. But he's saying that he is not liking your lungs, and you really got to get them checked. We still got that crazy shit floating around here too. So get them lungs checked. Pneumonia is a motherfucker at shipyards, by the way.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he said he's adamant about not liking that. All right, now we finna go up here to your heart. Your heart is open. You really love this man.
I know, I do, and I say it all the time because I really do. I'm just so frustrated, feeling like, and again, I don't want to make it all about me because, like you said, I know he goes through things too, but just feeling like I'm not getting the romance and the intimacy and excitement that I need throughout, our relationship, and it's just, I just got to a point where I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, you in love with him. Spirit saying, and believe it or not a average nigga can't take you from him. Even though you're going through this right here. Yeah, it's gonna take a real live Wayne Bane to take you away from him because he is a cool person. Spirit say just strengthen the bonds of your marriage when it comes to your heart. Love him a lot more than what you're doing.
Okay.
Now when it come up here to your voice, your throat, you're talkative. No throat cancer. I don't see no issues there. Again, Spirit is saying kind of not tell your business about the whole hubby situation, boyfriend situation to other men or your co-workers. This is not a good look because they're labeling you as, oh, she got man problems. You follow me?
I got you.
Because they keep saying only thing she gonna talk about is a man. She gonna talk about a penis. She gonna talk about how it ain't working right. She gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? Just cut that shit out all out together because they labeling you.
Okay.
When it comes to your head, you're getting downloads. Your mind is open and you're very open-minded. Spirit say keep this, and open-minded in this case is good. So if your husband grow a second cock, and he'll understand how open-minded you are. I mean, he just got to play by the rules, and you're gonna make sure that you happy and him. So try to get him to be open-minded as well. Okay.
Okay.
Now that's everything. 2 things to take away from this health is for you to go and get your fallopian tubes checked and get those lungs checked. And if you find anything wrong with your lungs, anything, slightest little cough, burp, spit, the doctor say I don't like that, hire your lawyer and trace it back to your shipyard. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we can reshuffle the cards. Put some Florida water on my hands. Reshuffling. All right, so now we're going to do the Ancestor readings. You wide open tonight. Spirit got you open. Spirit done saved your relationship. Spirit done told you about your health. Let's see what else he finna say with these crazy, crazy ancestors. I hope they tame and calm. I don't know nothing about no ice. Serious? All right.
You know, and I know better to think, you know, so one-minded. Like, I should have thought a little bit broader, but I didn't.
Nah, it's cute. We all go through that. All right. So, you know the game. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you did.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Y'all stop talking already. In 5. Ooh. All right, I'm liking your ancestors. Hell yeah. All right, ladies. I'm a ladies in the house. All right, so now we're gonna start with your first ancestor. Surprisingly, your first ancestor name is Birdie. She's named Birdie. Birdie. Birdie, where you from? Birdie. Birdie got Louisiana in her blood. She got Louisiana, and this is Louisiana. That's the only fucking place that stays. It don't change. It doesn't look modern, but she got Louisiana, and she got 1965, 72, a strong 1978. Her name is Birdie. She decked out.
Okay.
She got the 3 of air in the upside down position, meaning she say that no more betrayals. She say, do you hear her?
Yes, ma'am.
It's unladylike.
Yes, ma'am.
She came and told on you. I ain't see none of that in your reading, but she say no more betrayals. It's unladylike. What else you want to tell them? Where is the cigarettes coming from?
Cigarettes?
She's saying
no, I don't.
she's saying something about fancy. People trying to be fancier or trying to do something. Is there somebody trying to smoke pot or trying to be cool or something like that? Trying to be more sophisticated than they are?
More sophisticated? I don't know. I know me and my fiance, we joke all the time about how bougie we are.
All right, she's saying y'all trying to be sophisticated. God, she talking shit to you. Now, her message to you is you are seeing things accurately. By you saying you are seeing things accurately, she's telling you to get on the ball. Get on the ball. No more fooling around. No more betraying. No more betrayal. Stop fooling around. Get your ass down there to that store. Get in there and get your mind together and get this thing working. She said no more betrayal for you. Okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask her a question?
Yes. Being from Louisiana, are you or any of our family members into like the spiritual or occult practices?
Birdie, you did witchcraft? Your father's side did.
Oh, when I asked him too, and he said he don't know anybody that did. Okay.
She say that motherfucker steeped in it. Hell, he carried something in his wallet for it. You talking?
Wow.
You telling that man business, Birdie? Yeah, if you ever leave his wallet down, he has some paper folded up in there real small. She say tucked in the back, and if you could just rub your finger around there, you'll get it. Got a string wrapped around it. He always had it. He done had it so long.
Wow.
Yep, he into that shit.
Birdie on my mom's side or my dad's side?
Whose side you on, Birdie? She's looking down at a water. She's looking down at a boat. So if she's looking down from the sky at the shipyard, she's saying the female.
Female, mom's side? Okay.
All right. So now we're going to go over to your second ancestor. Who are you? Okay. Relationship counselor. Pastor. Gotcha. Female or male? I don't like this one here. I mean, not a bad way. I just don't like the simple fact that it's like they say you're a pastor. He says he's a pastor, but I'm getting she. So I want to say identity issues, but preaching the word.
Okay.
And holding hands. Chicago, Illinois. 1972. Couldn't be who he wanted to be. Gotcha. Oh. You like girls. I gotcha. He said you should be able to be who you want to be.
100%.
That's what I get.
That I have been struggling with for the longest.
Yeah, you should. He's saying he couldn't be what he wanted to be, and he had to be a preacher and preach the word. But he had a male lover. That's why he was giving me, and he was a girlfriend, by the way. Now he said you should be able to be who you want to be, and he gave you the card positive change as your message. Once you do this, your whole outlook on life turns different.
Wow.
Would you like to ask him a question?
Yes. My question is, if I embrace who I am, will I be able to embrace who I am and keep the man that I have?
Spirit, will she be able to embrace who she is while keeping the man that she has? Spirit said, let it go. Oh. Meditate. Fertility. Damn. Let it go. Meditate. Fertility. Fertility is the ideal. I think he's too closed-minded to allow you to do this on your own. He'll partake of the situation with all y'all three together. But for you to have a separate girlfriend on him, he's too jealous, too alpha.
Yeah.
So he'll allow you to bring a chick into the room here and now. But as far as, okay, I'm going to Beverly house. Me and Beverly going on a cruise. He ain't going for that shit. He wouldn't play fast. You alright?
Okay.
But shit, if that's your thing, then keep in mind, you got to be happy in this world.
Right.
I'd be damned if I live in agony. If she ain't satisfying me like that, Listen, sit down, let's talk.
And I think that's the conflict that I'm having with my relationship is like, I want to be with him, but I don't know if that can be just a once in a blue moon kind of thing for me. You see what I'm saying?
So he said this ancestor said he was a counselor as well. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So I think you need to go and you and him need to get some relationship counseling.
Okay.
Then that's it. Just get some relationship counseling. You'll figure out everything sitting on that couch.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna go over here to your third ancestor. Your third ancestor. Who are your third ancestor? You want to give a name? Your third ancestor worked for Disney. Or she always wanted to go to Disney. And it's a female, so she's saying the highlight of her life is when she was married because her husband took her to Disneyland, Disney World. I don't know the difference.
Okay.
And she was saying you got to get the highlight of your life back because you're not on your cloud. Now, the highlight of her life was being a wife, being a loving mother, wife, etc., etc. Now, she's saying if you want this man to marry you, you have to put the energy out there first, you know?
Right.
So you need to come up and say, you know, I'm a strong woman. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. I got feminine energy, and you're going to hear me roar. And once you can flip yourself and ride high on your cloud, he either going to get on that bitch with you or get out your way. But she's saying that her husband took her to Disneyland, meaning he made her feel like a spoiled little child.
Gotcha.
This is what this man should be doing to you. He should be embracing this part of you. I don't want to leave you, honey, but I got needs and this is my desires. I ain't trying to marry one. I ain't trying to go lesbo, but you know, I do want an extra. And be tactful with the words. It'll work out. But she's saying you gotta get yourself together. You can't live like this.
Right.
Would you like to ask her a question?
Yes, does she have any advice as far as how I should go about the situation?
How should she go about the situation, Spirit? See the other person's point of view. Again, this is just a sit down talking point. If you tell him this is where I'm at, this is what I'm into, this is what I want. And you need to gauge, okay, no, baby, no, hell yeah. Like, what bring on to this? And gauge his point of view. Like, how would that make you feel if this happened? I mean, this is a part of me. I want you to know. This is a part of me. Every now and then, we can both get her. It ain't going to be like, okay, she living here. We ain't polying it. But every now and then, we both can enjoy. How you feel, And that's what they're saying. Just see the other person's point of view. You have to sit down and talk to him about this and give him a say. If he get mad, storm out, run away, don't you make him feel like shit for not understanding you, because it's an adjustment.
Right.
And the way this world work, a lady will come up there to your old lady and say, "Hey, how you doing, beautiful?" and snatch your ass up. You wonder why she ain't screwing you, because she's screwing Jamie up the road.
Right. So, because I kind of feel like, because he knows that I've dealt with them, in the past, and I kind of feel like he knows that I still be curious or, thinking or watching or whatever the case may be. Is that accurate? Does he kind of suspect?
Does he think she's out there dealing with a woman again? Drink more water, yeah. He already thinks it.
Okay.
He already thinks it. So.
I feel like, he's already came to the point.
Yeah, he came to that point that you already doing it. You just gotta be open with him and let him know. But again, make sure you let him know, hey, you still the man. It ain't gonna be no other shit. It ain't nothing like that. But hey, this is me. And I mean, you offer, hey, if you want, if we both can do something, we husband and wife, ain't nothing gonna come through this union. But this is what I like, and my sex drive is super high and shit. You gotta explain everything that's going on. And I ain't trying to go out there and get another ping stuck in me. But you know what? This is safe for both of us. Let's ride with this.
Yeah, I guess.
Now we're gonna go over here to your fourth ancestor, and he came as the man upside down. He says women don't know how it feels to take a manhood. And he said that's the only thing he's going to say as a female. Don't take this manhood away from him. Don't make him feel like the reason why you're going to do this is because he can't satisfy you. Choose your words carefully. Baby, I'm just into this here. Baby, you do it for me. I like doing it. But damn it, I want to see you screw somebody. You know what I'm saying? Build his courage up. Because you don't want to take his manhood away from him.
Right, and I don't, and I think that's why I've been so quiet about the issue, because I don't want to make it seem like it's him when it's more so me and the type of things that I like versus, him doing wrong or not doing something right, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, his message to you is under the moonlight, you need to heal. So this need to be an outdoors thing, not in the house. You need to go park outside, far away from the house, far away from what's familiar. And y'all need to heal under the moonlight. And make sure it's a full moon when emotions can run high, tears can be there, and everything. And you let them know, baby, this is it. This is not. And reveal all your secrets under the moonlight. You gonna heal.
Okay.
Would you like to ask him a question?
Yeah, how, because I know when I speak, sometimes I can come off a little aggressive or a little offensive, and I like to know how can I soften that conversation up, because I know he's a very emotional person as well.
Spirit, how can she be more tactful with her words? Ancestor. Crystals, see the truth. Follow your heart. Floor of prosperity. Make it a hell of a weekend.
Okay.
They saying see the truth, so live lavishly that weekend. I mean, decorate that thing up. Y'all do it up. Barbecue, shrimp, dancing, movies, nightlife, everything. And when you come through, you just, baby, we need to talk. And then you just run it down. This is what I got to talk to you about, and I want you to answer these one by one. And don't forget that pen and paper is a motherfucker.
Okay.
You know, honey, what do you think about question number 1? Hand him another piece of paper. What you think about this question? And let him talk and get it all out before you rebuttal. You just keep handing out strips of paper with all the questions that you want. Eventually, you ain't saying nothing. You letting him do all the talking.
Okay.
You got me?
Yep, I got you.
All right, now we're going to go over here to your final ancestor. All right, this is one is not an ancestor, darling. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They didn't give you a final ancestor. They say you're going to need God to take over from here on out. So they saying this is time for you to do a lot of fasting and praying, because you're going to need God to come in and take over, because they gave you Obatala and they didn't give you an ancestor. Now, Obatala message to you is take charge of the situation. Meaning, once you get through fasting and meditating and being sure of yourself, being without fail, then you can bring it to him. But right now, you're going to need God to find the carry this back, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask him a question? This is God.
Oh. Why? I guess my question is, why is it so detrimental for me right now that I need to fast and meditate? Is it something that I'm doing or I'm not doing?
Spirit, why are you asking her to fast and meditate in order for this incident to happen? Persistence, because you will conk out, get stressed, stomach will hurt, lose breath. Watch this, she fast and find the blessing in your current situation. You need spiritual growth, and you're quite spiritual right now. When you get depressed, you get spiritual. And then they said twin flame. You need to be as empty as he feels, so you will know. You can't have a full stomach. You can't have all this good look and all this happy-go-lucky shit with you when he's suffering. Y'all both need to be at the point of exhaustion and suffering, because y'all twin flames and y'all have to come together on this.
Gotcha. Okay.
That makes sense to you, right?
Yeah. So, well, before I say yeah, just saying that.
He's
Are
neutral.
you basically saying that it can't be all about me because he's feeling empty as well?
Correct. So you gotta fast and clean your shit up, so when you bring it to him, both of y'all got something at stake.
Okay.
Both of y'all need to walk away from that bitch filled up, ready to go get a hamburger or something.
I got you. Okay. What kind of fast should I do?
Oh, that's a good question. What kind of fast should she do? Stay focused. What kind of fast should she do? Balanced career and home life. What kind of fast should she do? Yes, stay focused, balanced career and home life. Your choice, because they just telling you stay focused, balanced career and home life. They your choice. They not even worried about that. It's your choice. All right, now we go ahead. Say what now?
Just focus more on my home life.
Balanced career and home life, meaning you got to focus on your home life. Correct.
Okay.
But yeah, any kind of fast you want to do. You can do a 7-day water fast. You can do a intermediate fast or whatever. But Spirit say just long as you make the effort.
Okay.
All right. Now, water on my hands again. All right. Now we're about to do Who Is My Orisha Guide Me at the Moment reading. How you feeling? You've been sitting a while. How you feeling?
This one I'm a little nervous about because, you know, some Orishas, they come hard sometimes.
I don't know. Listen, everything been real smooth to you so far, right?
Right. That's good. I feel like I got some boy out somewhere other than there, so we'll see.
We finna see. All right, you know how it go. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right. First 13 cards I deal to read. So I'm telling you who your Orisha Guide at the moment. I'm not crowning you. Not at all.
Right.
I'm just telling you the energy. All right. First one to pop out of 13, that's over your head. First out of 10, that's over your action. First out of 7, that's over your destiny. Let's ride. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, equal. Cutting it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you ain't got no actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ogun, ain't your destiny. Fighting. Do any of y'all want to be over her? Any of y'all want to be over her actions? Any of y'all want to be over her actions? 1, 2. Oshun, I knew it. I knew she wanted to go pop. All right, let's get on this. So first, we're gonna go over here to your head energy. In this house, you have Iku, and if you know anything about Iku, she's like Grim Reaper. She's like the Grim Reaper. She cut things off. She kind of put a stop to things, sever the ties, etc. This is in your head. This is why you're thinking the way you're thinking, acting the way thinking the way you're thinking, seeing the way you're seeing, perceiving things. It's all about perception. And in this area, you got Iku. So Iku is basically telling you, like, although you're smiling, but you're dying inside. And they saying that dying inside needs to be dealt with.
Right.
And she said, don't sit up there and look like a crazy skeleton, showing your teeth. Just smiling, and every time you just smiling your way through the pain. She's saying, end that shit. End it. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it out, and then bring that shit to his thing, and then cut it off. When I said cut it off, she said, she shook her head like this. She said cut it out. So cut that out. She wants you to be stronger. Would you like to ask her a question?
That feeling of like dying inside, does that have to do with me not truly being who I am and speaking my truth?
Does that have to do with her not speaking her truth? Clear and shield your energy. Yup. Health and healing. Yes. Clear and shield your energy. Health and healing. And yes. Tell me these cards ain't real.
I believe 100% because that feels It's like I feel like I know who I am, but I'm not allowed to be that person, and it's killing me inside.
Well, don't smile through it no more, okay?
Okay.
All right, now we finna go over here to your second area. This is why you move the way you move, touch the way you touch, do things the way you do things. They're even saying step the way you step, make moves the way you make moves. In this house, you have Oshun. Oshun is basically saying, well, if you know anything about Oshun, she's sensual, sexual beauty, sweet. And what she's saying is, you can still be all of that to your mate. You can still be all of that to your man. She says, only thing you have to do is know your worth.
Okay.
She's saying you can still be that. Your skin, you can still put honey dust on your ass and let him lick it off. You can still be all of that shit, right? But she say know your worth. So if he's ignoring you, show him that you're not the one to be ignored.
Right.
Would you like to ask her a question?
Yes. So sometimes I do have a problem with being vulnerable with, well, definitely with him, but just in general, I have a problem with showing my vulnerable side. How do I change that?
How did she change showing her vulnerable side, Oshun? This is the perfect question for you, darling. Choose peace, look in the mirror, stop fighting with this. Come out of the closet. No pun intended. Artistic expression. These cards are real. So listen, choose peace, look in the mirror, look at yourself and understand that look at yourself and understand that, you know, you're somebody that you don't have to be defensive. You're just in battle mode, that's all. All the time, you're in battle mode. Next, come out of the closet. No pun intended. And then the other one is artistic expression. Just get creative again. Writing this shit down on paper and handing it to him. You can't see the tonality, the voice, the facial movements, or nothing, because he's reading it. You let him read the shit, and then you just communicate it properly. Text message, not all caps. You got me?
Gotcha.
Now we're going to go over to your last Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your destiny. This is where you're going to end up, the energy you're going to have. And in this area, you have Ogun. Having Ogun in here as your energy, this means that this is somebody that's fighting for something. So your destiny is to fight for this relationship, fight for this marriage, fight for the way this thing should be going. My thing again, you need to form a shield and a bubble to keep outsiders out. If you go this far, you need to reassure him that there will never be an outsider to come between y'all other than the person that y'all choose.
Gotcha.
That's your action. So it's gonna work out. So would you like to ask this card a question?
Don't have a question for Ogun. I'm not surprised that he's in my destiny, because just that warrior spirit, like I have it and my fiance has it. Like he really thinks like he's Ogun, like he's that Malcolm Farrakhan kind of person. That is him. So this is good. This is really good. And I think I got Ogun as well, because I'm really into like moving forward, technology, forward thinking, all of those types of things. So I'm not surprised at all. That's absolutely perfect. I'm good.
All right. Well, how did you like all them readings?
A lot of information. I'm gonna be honest with you. My biggest concern with everything has been my relationship for a long time. Just really trying to figure out, is this something that's supposed to be? I've been so confused about it for so long, and I'm just really, really glad I finally got some clarity on it. Like this is good, man. This is really, really good. I don't know how much time I have left, but you know, I did write down some questions.
Oh, that's what that was for. That was for that was for you to ask the questions.
Oh, I mean, yeah, okay.
How many questions you got? How many questions you got?
It was just a couple of questions. Like, I really do feel like I have a spiritual gift. I really want to know what it is specifically and how am I supposed to use it, how I'm supposed to tap into it or make it stronger.
Spirit, what's her spiritual gift? What's her spiritual gift? Seeing, scrying. What's her spiritual gift? Fertility. What? Freedom. Your spiritual gift is how you say reading children. Reading children. You have no children, but your spiritual gift is reading them. Like, you can see a kid and you can instantly know what's wrong with that kid.
Oh, wow.
That's your spiritual gift. It's a kid friendly gift. And there ain't too many kid psychics out there, darling.
Reading children. Is there anything I'm supposed to be doing with it?
Should she be utilizing this right now, Spirit? Should she be utilizing this right now? Spiritual laws of attraction. You're not supposed to be utilizing it right now because you don't have kids. When you ever get kids, you know what I'm saying? Then you can utilize it. Or when people around you start bringing their kids around, you're good. But right now, you don't have any kids. So this gift is not going to truly manifest until you have a baby, when you decide to.
Okay. Another question I have, you were doing a live a little while back, and you were just randomly answering people's questions, and I asked you, should I do my podcast? And you said to persist, but I need to make it more spiritual. What did you mean by that?
Let me see, Spirit. What did you mean by her making her podcast a little more spiritual? Follow your heart. You can do it. Meditate. You get it? Follow your heart. You can do it and meditate. So what Spirit's saying is, you like to answer. You like to answer, not ask. You like to answer people questions. So this podcast that you need to make it more spiritual, it need to be answering questions about people who is going through spiritual turmoil. He's saying that, like, people gonna come to you and they're gonna ask you questions and you're gonna go and do the research and come back with an answer. Like, or you'll be done got so knowledgeable. Oh, what'd you think about the clock with no hands on it? The clock face with no hands on it, and you'll be able to tell them the spiritual meaning behind that. You know, it's just you allowing people to call in and just say, it's like you're just a direct information highway.
Okay, and is this more like giving them like more factual stuff, or is this
Right.
giving them my opinion? Okay,
More factual, because you're researching.
I got you. I do have a question about my mother. So pretty much throughout my life, my mother has leaned on me heavily in the financial department, and I'm just trying to figure out why does it seem like my mom can't ever get herself together? Like, was there some type of curse or something put on my mother?
Spirit, is anything wrong with her mother? Go now. Is anything wrong with her mother? Work your magic. Is anything wrong with her mother? Priorities. Yeah. Your mother is sick, darling. It is a curse on your mother. It is. Spirit say, go now, work your magic and priorities. You have to do something to get something off your mother. Do your mother live with you?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't anymore. She had in the past.
So how far she lives from you?
Not far. Maybe 25, 30 minutes.
All right. You know how to do magic, right?
I've been looking into it.
All right. I'm going to email you something that I want your mama to take, okay?
Okay.
Not take, but use. I'm gonna email it to you after this reading, okay?
Okay.
All right. I call Carrie back. All right. You there?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't know if you were done or not.
Yeah, I just even.
My left pinky. I'm trying to figure out what's been going on with my left pinky. It's kind of tender to the touch.
Okay, Spirit, what's going on with the left pinky? Power of joy, peace offering, find a blessing in your current situation. Oh, it's your pleasure sensor. So, let your pinky nail grow. It's important. Like, keep it trimmed so it don't crack, but just let it grow. It's the pleasure sensor for like your ears, or like you're gonna be biting it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a distraction point. It's just like that's where your magic is gonna be. Like, you're gonna be pointing with your pinky a lot, or you're gonna be tapping with your pinky, not with this hand right here. They keep showing me you doing that.
Okay.
Whew. All right. So, how you feeling now?
Feeling pretty good. I think I got to book a consultation with you. Cause I got questions.
Yeah, I got another reading, so we
I got.
You would have hit me with a bunch of more. I said, hold up.
So look, can I ask you just one more question?
Go ahead.
Because it's been bothering me. So my little sister, she talks to herself a lot, out loud. Well, she says it to herself, but it's out loud, like she's having a real conversation with somebody. And we're all trying to figure out if she's really talking to herself or if she's actually talking to something or someone.
Spirit, is this baby talking to something or someone? Balance, career, home life. Drink more water. What do you mean? She's talking to her future husband. I know that sounds crazy.
Wow.
She's talking to the spirit that's gonna reincarnate in her future mate.
Wow. Okay.
That's wild.
Okay.
Well, when they get the argument,
expecting that.
Huh?
I said I was not expecting that.
When they get the argument, break them up. Like this. You go over there. Let us stay the night at your house until he cool down.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she argued with her future mate. It happens like that.
Does she know that, or is
She doesn't know it, and it's not for you to know. That's how we get our twin flame. That's how we get our soulmate. That energy come back to us as we grow up in this lifetime and that's why you seem so familiar with people. You got me? Because you've been talking to them and bitching with them and hanging out with them your whole life.
I got it. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I thank you so much, Darren. And I'll definitely be booking a consultation, in the future.
All right, then. You have a great one.
You too. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Our sister there, she got an all-in-one. You know how they go, they long as hell. So thank you guys for sending that through it with her. Pop, pop, pop. I loved it. The relationship is on point, and she finna be set free. She finna be made whole, and that's all I care about. And that's all Spirit care about. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in your universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Thank you guys for watching me, patronizing me. I love it. Love you all. Take care. Soul Tribe.